Hello friends, my name is Chinmay Deshpande. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about LaGrange's interpolation method. In the mathematical field of numerical analysis, interpolation is nothing but it is a method of constructing new data points within the range of a discrete set of known data points. We can define interpolation in another way also, as it is a technique of calculating the value of function for any intermediate value of independent variable. Let us consider that if we are given the various values of y and x, that is value of x and corresponding value of y for a given set, and if we want to calculate value of the x which is not known or which is not there in the table, then the process of finding the value of y corresponding to any value of x is called as interpolation. With the help of interpolation, it is possible to find out the data values between the given data samples. So let us consider if data is x and y, x0, y0, x1, y1, x2, y2 up to xn, yn. So the value of y can be found out for the given range of x0 to xn, that is in between x0 to xn or inside the given range is called as interpolation. Whereas the process of computing the value of function outside the given range is called as extrapolation. That is the process of finding the value of y for corresponding value of xn plus 2 which is not there in a table, xn plus 3 which is also not present in the table. So this process is called as extrapolation. Let us consider a practical example for the interpolation. For a particular case, if the various values of current and voltage are measured and tabulated as for 0.8 current or 0.8 ampere voltage is 0.34, for minus 0.55 it is 0.85, for 0.95 1.13 and so on. And suppose if I want to calculate what will be the voltage drop across the current I equal to 0.9 ampere. So instead of connecting all the equipments or instead of connecting all the instruments, again performing same experiment for calculation of value of voltage for 0.9 ampere, you can calculate what will be the value of the voltage drop at 0.9 ampere by using interpolation technique. Another example, suppose again the experiment is carried out, input voltage and output voltage is measured. For 0 volt as an input, output is 0. For 0.01 it is 1.50 and so on. So suppose if I want to calculate what will be the output voltage if input voltage is 0.035. So again, instead of connecting equipments and performing experiment again, we can calculate it by using interpolation technique. Let us consider formula for Lagrange's interpolation method. If the data is given as x0, y0, x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. Now, this particular method is used if data is unequally spaced. What is equally spaced and unequally spaced? If distance between these x1 and x0, x2 and x1, x3 and x2 is same, then it is equally spaced. If distance between x1, x0, x2, x1, x3, x2 is not same, then that particular data or set of data is called as unequally spaced data. So formula is y equal to x minus x1, x minus x2, x minus x3 upon x0 minus x1, x0 minus x2 and x0 minus x3 into f of x0. Now f of x0 is nothing but y0. Now if you carefully observe, this x0 term is not present in the numerator. If it is present in the numerator and denominator, then x0 minus x0 becomes 0 and whole term will be infinite. So that's why this term should not be written in the numerator. Second is x minus x0, x minus x2, x minus x3 upon x1 minus x0, x1 minus x2, x1 minus x3 into f of x1. Now again, this x1 term is not present in the numerator. Similarly, you can write a formula for a term f of x2 and for a term f of x3. In many books, It can be written in another way also. That is, instead of f of x0 you can write y0. Instead of f of x1 you can write y1, and so on. Let us consider an example of Lagrange's interpolation method. The data is given for the value of x equal to 0, y is 2, 1, 3, 2, 12 and 5, 147. Find the value of y at x equal to 1.5. So we can write a formula, and here x will be equal to 1.5. This is x0, x1, x2, x3. This is y0, y1, y2, y3, or f of x0, f of x1, f of x2 and f of x3. So substitute all the values, you will get answer of y of 1.5 as 6.125. Thank you. If you have any doubt, you can ask it to me. Please subscribe my channel and like the video.